Our lesson for today is all about the properties of cubes, prisms, and pyramids. Solid figures are three-dimensional figures that have length, width, and height. Objects such as boxes, balls, and woods are examples of solid figures. A solid is a polyhedron if all of its faces are polygons. Solid figures may be described by the number of their faces, edges, and vertices. These parts of the solid figure are defined as follows. The first one is a face. A face is any flat surface of a solid figure. It may be in the form of plane shapes such as triangles, rectangles, and other polygons. The second one is the edge. An edge is a line segment where two faces meet. In this case, we have this edge, this edge, this edge, 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 and then another edge. Next, a vertex, plural, vertices. It is a point where two or more edges meet. So as you can see here, we have one vertex, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Next, the base of a solid figure is a face on which the altitude can be drawn. This is usually the surface where the solid stands. So as you can see here, this is the base of our solid figure. Below are some examples of solid figures. The first one is a rectangular prism. It is a solid figure which has 6 faces, where all the faces are all rectangle, 12 edges, and 8 vertices. So the edges here are, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So those are our edges. And then we have 8 vertices. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It has the same cross section along its length, which makes it a prism. The next one is a triangular prism. It is a prism that has a triangular faces at the end of its length. So these are the triangular faces. So we have one, and then we have another triangular face. So there are 2 triangular faces for this prism. A triangular prism has 5 faces as well. 2 of these are triangle, and then 3 are rectangle. There are also 9 edges. So if we will count the edges, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So those are the edges for this triangular prism. And then we have 6 vertices. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we have a cube. A cube is a 3-dimensional figure with 6 identical square faces. That means its length, width, and height are all have the same measure. A cube has 6 faces, where all the faces are square, 12 edges. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So those are all the 12 edges of this cube. And we also have 8 vertices. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next, a pyramid. A pyramid is a solid figure that has a polygon as its base and the triangular faces that meet at a vertex called the apex. A pyramid is named based on the shape of its base. Thus, a triangular pyramid is called a triangular pyramid because the base is triangle, while a rectangular pyramid is called a rectangular pyramid because the base that you can see here is rectangle, while a square pyramid is called a square pyramid because the base is a square. Let us now determine what kind of solid figure a die is. A die has 6 square faces. A solid figure that has 6 square faces is what we call a cube. Therefore, a die is a cube. Chocolate was wrapped in a yellow box as shown below. What solid figure is the shape of this box? The chocolate box has 2 triangular faces on its ends and the remaining 3 are rectangles. This solid figure is now called a triangular prism. What kind of solid figure is the educational toy shown below? This toy, which is a Rubik's Cube, has 6 square faces, including those not seen from this figure. A solid figure of this kind is what we call a cube. Then lastly, what solid figure is represented by the landmark shown below? What plane figures compose up the solid figure? The image is a pyramid resembling the Great Pyramid of Cheops in Giza, Egypt. From the name itself, we know that the landmark is that of a pyramid. Specifically, it is a square pyramid. Also, a square pyramid is composed of a square base and 4 triangular faces.